This was humanity's first contact with an alien civilization, and it turned out to be the worst invasion in Earth's history. And it all started because of a dolphin I once saved. 3 months ago, an alien fleet calling themselves the Loopers appeared out of nowhere in Earth's orbit. These silent visitors from space didn't attack, didn't communicate, they just hovered beyond our atmosphere, casting a shadow of fear over all of humanity. Then the standoff suddenly broke. The Loopers demanded to meet with me. I gained some local fame for reviving a Pacific white-sided dolphin, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out why aliens would want to see me of all people. I arrived at the meeting point with a knot in my stomach, only to find the area already swarmed with crowds. People had split into 2 camps. One side convinced the aliens meant harm and urged me to refuse. The other believed they came in peace and wanted to witness history in the making. The chaos around me only made things worse. The commander briefed me. The Loopers were aquatic beings from a gas giant 500,000 light years away.
We know nothing of their military capabilities, but based on their ships, we assume significant.
So be clear not to start a war then.
My heart sank, and the commander repeated his warning.
Don't fuck up.
I steeled myself and walked toward the meeting point. I was still wondering how to make contact when a strange sound came from above. A pod came screaming through the atmosphere and crashed onto the beach. The hatch opened, and out came a squid. The Loopers were a hyper-intelligent squid species.
Greetings. Please accompany me.
Not only were they brilliant, they'd already mastered human language. It gestured for me to follow, leading me to the very beach where I'd revived that dolphin. Clearly, they were obsessed with this creature that had come back from the dead, traveling 500,000 light years on what they considered a holy pilgrimage. I knew there was nothing supernatural about it.
Resurrection is what some of the papers called it. The church had a very different view. There was a whole pod washed ashore after an oil spill. When we found them, sadly, they'd been dead for a few days. And then suddenly, one of them came back to life.
I tried to explain it away, but their fervor wouldn't fade. The Looper stopped at the exact spot where the dolphin had been revived and emitted a piercing sound toward the ocean. Moments later, the water stirred, and the Pacific white-sided dolphin slowly emerged.
Kneel before the Messiah.
They worshipped it as the god of all sea creatures, communicating with it on some special frequency. To my horror, the so-called god of the sea delivered a message to them, a gospel calling for the destruction of all land-dwelling life. The Loopers were confused, but they didn't dare question their deity.
Well, nor mine. But
She gives a testament of rampant murder by those who walk, of those who swim.
oh, now hang on. I think we may have got off on the wrong foot here.
We do not have feet. And so, our crusade begins.
Before I could even react, massive alien warships materialized in the sky. I sensed things were about to go very wrong and tried to reason with them, but they'd already stopped listening. They launched their attack on the land. The squid spread its tentacles and dove into the ocean. And just like that, the sea creatures' war against life on land had begun. I think we fucked up.